Hi, today we're going to build a paper model of the AquaNaut boat. You'll need some supplies, a cutting board, tape, a sharp knife, glue, scissors, and then, of course, read the instructions. 1. Cut out the bench and the seats. These are the gray areas on the tops of the two pages. Just need to cut those out, cut around the gray, and lay the seats and bench to the side. 2. Cut out the floor pieces. Cut out the rectangular pieces on the other end of the paper pattern and lay them to the side. 3. Glue the center bench. For this, take 2 of the sticks, lay them side by side, get a third stick and glue it on top of those 2. Set it to the side with something on top so it'll dry. 4. Cut the outline of hull number 1, just along the top side and the bottom side. Just 2 long cuts in the middle of the blue line. 5. Tape over the center seam. Get a long piece of tape and put it over the center seam where you're going to fold the 2 hulls. That'll prevent it from cracking. 6. Fold the 2 sides together. Make sure the logo's on the outside. Fold it along the dotted line, match up the tops, and make it nice and flat. 7. Cut out the rest of hull number 1. Cut out the front and the back along the blue lines, again staying in the middle of the blue with your scissors. 8. Cut 4 slits into the hull. Get your cutting board, lay the boat flat, open it up, get a knife and cut 4 slits, making sure you cut all the way through. 9. Tape up the front and back edges of the boat. So now you're going to seal the front of the boat and the back of the boat. Use short pieces of tape, cut away any excess tape. 10. Insert the wood sticks. Take a stick, put it through the slit, all the way across and through the other as well. Repeat for the front and the back. 11. Carefully open the boat. Pull the boat open carefully, holding the stick so that the boat goes about halfway across the stick. Same distance front and back. 12. Tape the outside of the slits. Get a short piece of tape, put it over the outside where the stick comes out. 13. Tape the wood to the outer wall. So now just on the opposite side of where you did tape it so that the wood is held to the outside wall. Now we're going to repeat steps 4 through 9 for hull number 2. Cut the outline of the boat, the top and the bottom, following along the middle of the blue line at the top and bottom of the hull. Next, tape over the center seam. Get a long piece of tape and tape the middle line between the 2 hulls so that when you fold it, it doesn't crack. Next, we're going to fold the 2 sides together along the dotted line with the logos facing out. Fold it, make it nice and flat. Next, cut out the rest of hull number 2, the front and the back, staying with your scissors in the middle of the blue line. Next, cut the 4 slits into this hull, lay it on the cutting board, open it up, get your sharp knife and cut 4 slits where marked all the way through. Then, tape the front and back edges of hull number 2. Short pieces of tape along the front and the back. Cut away any excess tape. Now we're going to connect hull number 1 and number 2. Take the sticks from hull number 1 and insert them in the slits of hull number 2. Step 16. First, tape the outside of the slits of hull number 2. So as we did before, cover the slits so that the stick doesn't come out any further. Then, tape the wood to the outer wall. So inside hull number 2, where you just finished taping on the outside, get a piece of tape and attach the stick to the outer wall of the hull. 17. Tape the hulls together. So we're going to pull the hulls together so they're about the same shape, and we'll get a piece of tape between the two hulls and just attach them together. Just a short piece will do. 18. Trim the wood floor. Get floor piece number 1, lay it on top of a wood stick, trace the outline, and use your sharp knife to cut away the edges so you have 2 pieces with pointy ends. 19. Fold piece number 2 and attach it to the pointy wood stick. Fold it lengthwise and use plenty of tape to hold it in place. 20. Glue the floor into the boat. Put some glue along the edges of the paper, stick it in the boat, add some more glue as necessary. You'll want to come in under the seat and slide it in front to back. 21. Fit and trim the seats. Take the little seats that you've cut out, lay them on top of the wood pieces, and you'll find that some of them will fit, some won't. Trim away any excess so they all fit perfectly. 22. Glue the seats in place. Choose the color you want, blue or gray. Put the glue on the stick and then lay the seat down on top of the glue. 23. Tape the center bench in place. Lay it with a 2 sticks side facing up. Get a long piece of tape at the front and tape it to the wood on the bottom. Repeat at the back. Add a piece of tape all along the bottom, all along the top. 24. Glue the bench cover in place. Lots of glue on top of the bench. Get the cover, gray or blue, whatever color you want, lay it on top, push it in place. That's it, you're finished. You've made yourself a paper AquaNaut. A thing of beauty. It took about 30 to 45 minutes, much longer than building a real boat. Now let's watch a short little 30-second video of this 11-year-old boy building the real AquaNaut, all by himself in 8 minutes. This is something that anybody can do. The heaviest piece of this boat is less than 20 kilograms, so about 36 pounds. Anybody can bring the pieces over, put them together. It's a one-person job. There's no holding anything open, afraid that it might snap shut or anything like that. There's no tools required. Very simple. Put it together just like this 11-year-old boy. Anywhere, any place. Thanks for watching. Enjoy.